G'day legends, and welcome back to another video, and today it is BRM's turn with the new VW Scirocco. This is the Culstra livery, so we're going to tackle our wood router track, and I might set up a little bit of a timing system and see how this goes around the track. But you know what? It is time to test out BRM's VW Scirocco! So let's kick off with a close look at the car before we take it around the track. And I'm always blown away by BRM goodness. Now this is a 124 scale slot car. It is a big boy, but in the scale of 124, it's actually not that big. So if you're thinking about jumping up to 124 scale, these certain models like the Scirocco are really good because in real life, they're not a big car. So to scale, it's a bit smaller than your normal 124 scale car. Let's start at the front though, because there's some details here that BRM have this going, yep, we'll take it from here, guys. I love the sticker crosses on the front with the Culstra, and hope we can get as close as we can. Decals right in the center. Now, if you are a young fella thinking, what are those crosses for? Well, back in the day, these would have been glass lenses. So if you had a car accident or a smash when you were racing, the glass would have fallen down, either giving you a puncture or somebody else. So it was to keep the glass hopefully together, but that is an awesome touch. I want to quickly show you the detail on the grille here. It's a nice textured grille, really good touch there with the Volkswagen logo in the center. And then something I've just noticed right now, and I do this every time I look at a car, I was about to say etching, no. The wire work, or the meshing I should say, in those air intake holes is really cool. Big NGK in the middle of this really cool splitter. I love this style of splitter, and I love this style of car. I love the flared guards. It's a box. It is what I think cars were. This is my era. I love this kind of stuff. Let's go from the top as well. I do like this, and I didn't notice this when I first opened it up. The decal work on the roof is extraordinary. I love that square. It's actually breaking up the Culstra stripes as well. Really good job on that. And of course, an excellent finish. I want to quickly show you the window as well. We've got some window decals here. Is that Spiz tuning? We've got a, is that a fire extinguisher? And now I'm looking to the camera, sorry, yes we do. And we've got our figure sitting in his sports seat. What's his eyes look like? Sometimes he's got funny eyes. Look at his eyes. And he's hanging on for dear life. Well, let's go to the rims. This is, I think, my favorite part of this car. The rims look really good. Beautiful looking rims. We've got the circle cutouts. It almost looks like a European muscle car, if I can say that. We've got our flared guards, and I did notice this. I like the white section here. Of course, it doesn't have side skirts, so it makes it look a bit more fatter on the sides, but I do like that touch. Number 30, we are talking Culstra livery. Around to the back, look at that. That's a fat end. I love these flared guards, and I like how they haven't got an oversized rear bumper because it really shows off the guards themselves. Little exhaust pipe poking through, cool little touch. On the rear here, we've got the Volkswagen, the Scirocco GT, and our little metal style press pin in the center. That's how you used to open the boot, press it in and lift up. And I do like that. I wish we had working lights on all slot cars. We need a hashtag, lights on slot cars. We need them. I think that's just essential now. The quality of the cars, look at them. They look beautiful models, but we now need working lights. If you believe so, let's get that going. Another good part I want to point out before we move on to the box itself is this rear window spoiler. I love that. Very reminiscent of the time. A lot of cars had this style. Sometimes they had like a nice whale tail, of course, the Ford. A lot of cars had that style of race wraparound rear spoiler / window spoiler. Love that. Being a hot hatch, it is really good. Flip it upside down if you haven't seen one of these before. It's a two-piece metal chassis. We are running the 19,000 RPM motor. We'll be running the track at 10,500 volts. I was about to say 10,500 RPM. But there is your car. Now let's move on to the box. I want to show you what you get inside and the other liveries, because I've only received one. I do like this one, but my favorite livery is in the document that's in the box. Let's check it out. Alrighty, the fun part. No, not really. This is mostly the boring part. If you haven't seen a BRM box before, here is sometimes it tells you the car. It will always show you the livery style, the number. If you want to know what's inside here, there it is right there. And pretty much that is about it. And if you want to read what car you got, it's on the back. Or sorry, the side. Well, let's pop him open and I'll show you what you get inside of this. Now, being a BRM, you get no magnets inside. Of course, Revo is sister company. You do get a magnet in the box with those. In here, we have no magnets. But let's get into it first. I want to show you exactly what we get inside. We have side mirrors. If you did notice when we were looking at the car, we had no side mirrors. If you want to put them on for display, I wouldn't recommend racing with them if you have to. A lot of clubs recommend having all body parts on because they will come off, but I like how they added in there. We have got the Slot Cars BRM sticker. Massive fan of the sticker. Now that the track is done, I might have to do like a bridge section, maybe BRM bridge. I'll reach out to them and see if they like that. But this is the most important thing. Now, I did say I only received one of the liveries, which I'm very grateful for. This is my pick of the choice. I love that. Take a look at it. Massive body kit, massive rear spoiler. It looks like the other version, the multicolor, is pretty much the same as the below. Yes, it is. I think it is. These look very similar, but that is wicked. Look at that rear spoiler. Massive side skirts. Big fan. Also, I can get them in a white kit. I think white kits are essential. I believe every slot car company should give you a choice of white kit so you can make your own livery. And then, the most important thing in here, the layout of your chassis, where all the parts and pieces go. And of course, we've got some beautiful pics down the bottom of the other liveries. But I think this is essential. If you are new in the hobby, this is what you need. I recommend you rebuild all your cars you get from BRM Revo. Take them apart, put them together, get to know them. Because then, if you need some spares and or tyres, full white kit or white body kits and parts. Hold on a tick. Full white body kit type A. I haven't read this yet, so I'm just having a quick look. Okay, sorry about that. If you want spares or parts, then you know where they're going to go on your list. So there's your shopping list on the back. There is some of your full white kits and white body kits and parts. Now, the reason I stopped before, because I'm thinking, can we dress up? Let me go back around. Yes, you can. So maybe we can. Oh, okay, I like that. So we can dress up. I could probably get a body kit to add on to this. Well, there you go. Anyways, I don't know. I didn't read this before. Okay, the time has come. It is now time to put this little guy around our track. Let's go! So let's take BRM's Scirocco for a spin. We're running about 10.5 volts on the track. It has been cleaned. The tyres will get dirty during our 10-lap shootout. We are running Lap Tracks, which is a free app. We are filming that screen, so hopefully it comes up on the video. We've got 10 laps. We've got a 5-second countdown. How fast can we go? Now, it is going to get slippery out there. Here we go. And we're off. Good start. Taking it nice and easy. I don't want to get the tyres too dirty just yet.
Lap 1, 8.75 seconds.
8.75. The tyres will get dirty. We have cleaned the track, but it's just the nature of a wood-routed track.
Lap 2, 8.97 seconds.
8.9. I am pushing. I've got a bit of traction on so we don't spin them around the corners. Oh, we almost lost it. Nice.
Lap 3, 9.31 seconds.
And we've come off. Let's get him back on. He's a little bit slippery. That's going to be a slower lap. We'll get the next one in. I'm going to turn a bit of traction up.
Lap 4, 13.85 seconds.
So we're not getting so much wheel spin.
Lap 5, 9.61 seconds.
We're bringing it down now. We're back into the 9s. It's very tail happy. Remember, no magnet on this guy. I'm just trying to coast it.
Lap 6, 9.55 seconds.
We're getting quicker again. Our first lap was the best. Our tyres were clean, of course. Here we go. Can we get another 8?
Lap 7, 9.50 seconds.
Still 9.5s. We've settled into a bit of a 9.5 rhythm. Oh, it's a bit of a slide.
Lap 8, 9.75 seconds.
9.7. Our tyres are definitely dirty. Can we make it home with another 9?
Final lap, motion number
Last
1.
lap.
Lap 9, 9.79 seconds.
Oh, how are we going to go?
Lap 10, 9.93 seconds.
9.93.
Race summary. Fastest lap.
Fastest lap.
Lap 1, 8.75 seconds.
8.75 seconds. So, of course, the first lap will be the fastest. So let's give it a bit of a tyre clean again. Let's go for another 10 and see if we can beat that 8.75. Alrighty, so we are ready for round 2. We've got 10 more laps to go. I have cleaned the track. We've cleaned the tyres again. Let's see if we can beat that 8.7 for the first lap. We've got a 5-second countdown. Remember, we are using Lap Tracks, which is a free app on your phone, and I'm using Magnetic Racing's gantry to hold the phone. Here we go. Traction's on 10. It feels fast already. Come on, let's go, Scirocco. This one's going to feel fast.
Lap 1, 8.91 seconds.
Oh, then we got it, 8.51. So first lap is our quickest. Now you can see the tyres are getting a little bit dirty.
Fastest lap, motion number 1. Lap 2, 8.58 seconds.
8.58, so that was just as quick.
Lap 3, 8.76 seconds.
8.7, or we're getting tired now. The traction is helping now. Oh, we almost lost it.
Lap 4, 9.59 seconds.
Now we are getting tired. Our tyres are dirty. I might have to turn the traction up just a little bit on my +1 controller.
Lap 5, 9.25 seconds.
Come on. Stopping that wheel spin on the takeoff, so we got that little bit of extra oomph.
Lap 6, 9.36 seconds.
This one feels good. This one feels good. Bit of traction. Come on. How do we go?
Lap 7, 9.19 seconds.
9.1. So the traction is actually helping. I've turned it up a little bit on the controller just by using my thumb.
Lap 8, 9.43 seconds.
Back into the 9.4s. And of course, quick, can we fix it? We've only got 2 more laps to go, and of course we've already come.
Final lap, motion number 1. Lap 9,
Last
15.0
lap.
seconds.
That's a shame. Traction's turned up, so we've got a little bit more control.
Lap 7, 9.22 seconds.
9.22.
Race summary.
There you go. That's our second set of 10, so let's clean the track again.
8.58 seconds.
8.58.
Slowest lap. Lap 9, 15.20 seconds.
Okay, that was our stack. So let's clean the tyres and let's see if we can get into an 8.2, 8.3.
9.75 seconds.
So let's clean it and let's go one more time.
Reset.
So we are back for our final 10. I've turned the traction up to 20 on my +1 controller, and I've been using my thumb just to give that little bit of a tickle when I knew the tyres are getting a bit dirty. So the track is cleaned again. We've cleaned the tyres. It's time to start our countdown. Traction's on 20. Voltage is the same. Can we get under an 8.5? Come on, BRM. Come on, Scirocco. Here we go. I'm going to take it a bit more cautious around the corners. Try not to let it slide as much with the traction now turned on a bit higher.
Lap 1, 9.04 seconds.
So it's already a 9.4. So no, we're not as quick as we were before. Maybe too much traction.
Fastest lap, motion number 1. Lap 2, 8.42 seconds.
8.4. So we've got an 8.4.
Lap 3, 8.6.
I'm going to try and coast it around the corners a little bit gentle and just hold the trigger on a fraction around the corners.
Lap 4, 8.56 seconds.
That was quick, not the quickest, because I'm actually putting too much power down with these dirty tyres. We need to be smoother.
Lap 5, 8.65 seconds.
This is much quicker. Because I'm actually not putting as much power down through the corners.
Lap 6, 8.62 seconds.
8.6, we're consistent 8s now. Don't come off yet. I can feel a 9 coming though.
Lap 7, 8.97 seconds.
8.9, we're getting a bit slower, so I've got to pick up the pace. Choose my spots where to put the finger down.
Lap 8, 8.50 seconds.
Well, that was quick. That wasn't good. Come on, Trav.
Final
Last lap,
motion
come
number
on.
1. Lap 9, 8.75 seconds.
That's 8.75.
Lap 10, 8.53 seconds.
8.53
Race
seconds.
summary. Fastest lap.
Here we go.
Lap 2, 8.42 seconds.
8.42 seconds. So there we go. We've done 3 lots of 10. We've cleaned the track in between. I think the Scirocco is pretty good. What I did change at the end was I was not putting as much power into the corners, through the corners, and then back out again. So I was letting it coast through, and then once I came out, I was full power. But I also have my controller adjusted, so if I'm leaving my finger just on, we've got that little bit of creep power around the corner. So I'm impressed. Of course, I love BRM. Please check them out. We've got some Revo reviews to do too. And I've actually, now that I'm using lap tracks again, we're going to do a couple of brand shootouts. So there you go. The BRM Scirocco in multiple liveries. I've got the Castrol, 8.4 seconds. Not bad.